Hello, it's Jim Alfredson at the Lounsberry Pedals booth, and today we're going to be demonstrating the tall and fat pedal and the organ grinder pedal. So let's see if we can hear me first and foremost on the NAMM floor here at Winter NAMM 2018. It's kind of loud here, so we'll see what we can do. But I've got the new Hammond XKX dual manual organ, and we're running into a organ grinder, then into the tall and fat, and then into the Leslie pedal, which I actually have bypassed right now because I'm going for more of like for this first demo, I think we're going to try to do like a Canterbury sound, so no Leslie, so we'll see what we can come up with here. So this is the sound of the organ by itself, no Leslie effect. The Leslie effect's bypassed on the organ as well. No coarse vibrato, it's just straight tone. So. Alright, so it's it's a nice organ tone, but there's no meat to it, there's no grind to it. Of course, there's no effects on it, so that's part of the thing. So first we'll do the tall and fat. Now the tall and fat is meant to add kind of it was modeled after the A028 preamp from Hammond, which is what's in the back of the B3 or M3 or any of the 3 series Hammond organs. And it adds that kind of tube glow and warmness to the sound. So I'm going to engage this for a second. And I don't know if you can hear it on the phone, but there's a little bit of fuzz on it. I have it kind of cranked a little bit. But you can change that with the fat knob here. Turn this down a little bit. Turn our tall, which is our makeup gain. So what I really like about this one is it takes the upper drawbars, which on a lot of digital organs can tend to be a little strident, and it rounds them off like a 2 preamp would. So I'm going to pull some upper drawbars out, and I'll turn it off so you can kind of hear what I'm talking about. And then we'll put the tall and fat on and see what it does. We're not losing any volume, we're not losing any presence, but it's just kind of rounding things off a little bit. I hope you can hear that on the phone. And so you can actually go into overdrive with it too, as I was doing in the front. If we really crank this up, we can get kind of a nice overdrive out of it that's not too insane. Right? So that's the tall and fat. It's kind of a pedal that goes from like a nice saturation to a nice warm overdrive, but not into like full-on distortion territory. I mean, you can get there if you really peg the input with the output of the organ, and the Hammonds actually have a really high output. So you can get a little more like overdrive and distortion out of it. But it's mainly meant to be like a saturation pedal to kind of smooth off those high frequencies in the digital organ. So let's move on to the organ grinder. This is the first one I tried when Greg contacted me. Now this one's a full-on drive pedal, and I'm going to turn this basically all the way up, and we're going to see how nasty we can get it. We can get that kind of Dave Stewart tone out of this thing. So that's like kind of that like Canterbury tone, which I think is kind of cool. It's a little buzzy and like cool sounding. So it can go do that, or you can turn it down and just get like a more of an overdrive type of thing out of it. Let's see if we can hear some of that. Of course, it's all based on how much input you're putting into the input stage, so you can use your expression pedal on the organ to back that off, and then you can really crank it. And what's nice is when you set the level, you can make the gain stage so that it doesn't necessarily add any more volume to your sound. It just adds that nice grunge to it. And so I've been using this on my progressive rock band Theo I was actually using an old Hammond XK3, like 2 generations ago, into an organ grinder, and then into a Leslie simulator, and then into a delay pedal, and I was getting a really cool, like, rock sound that was big and nasty and gnarly out of that thing. It was awesome. I really love it. So, organ grinder, I would use that for rock and roll, for anything you need a lot of grunge and overdrive for. And then tall and fat does exactly what its name implies. Adds a nice roundness, fatness to the tone, and you can use it to get a little bit of overdrive if you want, but it's not like a full-on distortion pedal. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you dig Lounsberry Pedals. Come talk to Greg. It's going to be awesome.